Have you ever wondered why some women walk into a room and instantly radiate strength, while others seem invisible even when they try so hard to be noticed? It's not always about beauty, not about money, not even about status. It's about something much deeper. The truth is, many women unknowingly weaken themselves every single day, not because they are powerless, not because they lack potential, but because of silent habits, tiny choices, and patterns they've repeated for years, without even realizing it. And the most heartbreaking part? These habits are not only stealing their peace, but also robbing them of the strength Allah has already placed inside them. Today I want to share with you 5 things weak women do without realizing it. And if you recognize these patterns within yourself, maybe this is your chance to rise above them and rediscover the powerful woman Allah created you to be. Let's begin. Imagine this. You're dressed. You're ready. You feel beautiful. But the moment someone frowns at you, suddenly your confidence collapses. Weak women build their worth on other people's opinions. They adjust their entire lives just to fit in. They silence their voice because they fear rejection. They wear masks every day, forgetting who they truly are. But here's the reality. People's approval is like shifting sand. Today they love you, tomorrow they forget you. Allah says in the Quran, "And the pleasure of Allah is greater." Surah At-Tawbah 9 hours 72 minutes. Strong women stop chasing the world's applause and focus on pleasing the one who never changes. Ask yourself, do you live for people's eyes or for Allah's gaze? Weak women think silence will save them. They avoid uncomfortable conversations. They accept unfair treatment. They stay quiet, even when their heart screams inside. Maybe you've been there. When someone disrespected you. When someone crossed a boundary. And you thought, if I just stay quiet it'll go away. But silence doesn't heal. Silence doesn't protect. It only gives more power to those who wrong you. The Prophet taught us to stand for justice. He said, help your brother whether he is an oppressor or oppressed. When asked how to help the oppressor, he replied, by stopping him from oppression. Strong women set boundaries. They speak the truth with wisdom. Not with arrogance, not with anger, but with courage. Because dignity is not given, it is defended. Scrolling through social media. She's prettier. She's richer. She's married. She's traveling. And suddenly your life feels small. Weak women live in constant comparison. They compete in beauty, in clothes, in lifestyle. And they lose themselves in the race. But comparison is a poison. It makes you blind to your own blessings. It makes you ungrateful for what Allah has already given you. Allah reminds us, do not wish for that by which Allah has made some of you exceed others. Surah An-Nisa 4:32. Strong women don't compete with others. They compete with their past self. They ask, am I closer to Allah today than I was yesterday? That's the only competition that matters. So ask yourself, who are you really competing with? Fear is one of the strongest chains that holds women back. Fear of failure. Fear of judgment. Fear of not being enough. Weak women let fear control their choices. They say no to opportunities because they're scared. They stay in toxic relationships because they fear being alone. They don't take a step toward their dreams because what if I fail? But here's the truth. Failure doesn't define you. Fear does. The Prophet reminded us, if you rely upon Allah as you should, He would provide for you as He provides for the birds. They go out hungry in the morning and return with full bellies at night. Strong women don't let fear silence them. They walk into the unknown, trusting that Allah is already there waiting. So tell me, what would you do if you weren't afraid? This is perhaps the greatest mistake of all. Weak women think strength comes from people, from money, from beauty, from achievements. And when those things fade, they collapse. But real strength doesn't come from the dunya. It comes from Allah. Allah says, and whoever relies upon Allah, then He is sufficient for him. Surah At-Talaq 65:3. Strong women fall on their knees before Allah when life breaks them. They cry to Him when no one understands. They make dua in the silence of the night, and they rise again stronger than before. Because the truth is, no woman is weak when she holds on to Allah. So, my sister, maybe you've seen yourself in these patterns. Maybe you've realized how often you seek approval, stay silent, compare, hide in fear, or forget Allah. But here's the hope. Weakness is not permanent. Strength is already inside you. just needs to be uncovered. Today you can choose. Choose to stop chasing people's approval. Choose to raise your voice with courage. Choose to be grateful for what you have. Choose to face fear with faith. Choose to anchor your life in Allah. Because a woman connected to Allah is unstoppable. She is unshaken by the world. She walks with dignity, she speaks with truth, and she shines with light. So ask yourself right now, will I remain weak without realizing it? Or will I rise with Allah as my strength? Think about it.